Like imagine you nutting this robot or however you got to do it. I don't know if they gonna give it the pleasure factor. If you just shove your shit in there. If anything of a biblical proportion that we seen in real life, like if a nigga split the sea in real life right now and nigga record that,
we go crazy.
Niggas, what it's called? What they say, analogical shock. For me, a certain percent of people, maybe a small percent, would just kill themselves.
And that's what I think too. Like it makes sense because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. We did see the Leviathan just pop out of the sky.
Like nigga,
so a lot of people are just gonna
have you heard
bow.
But they say that's a water monster that they say is unfathomable to people. Like if you've seen it, you're passing out. Your brain can't fathom.
Yeah, because it's not realistic.
A creature that's from the start of time.
This can't be reality.
That sounds so fake though. Like how have we never seen that?
Wait.
And that's the thing. This is where conspiracy. Who's to say they don't know what's going on already?
For sure. And I was gonna say, do you think that's why they hide fucking aliens? Because we can't fathom.
We can't fathom it. We'll go crazy.
I think now
they're rolling it out.
And this is what they say. They say everything is interdimensional. You feel me? They don't really call them aliens no more. They say they're interdimensional, which means they're not from this dimension. I think our kind of take. I think what we think aliens are, they're not.
Oh, it showed us. I mean, we only seen them from movies and shit. Realistically.
Yeah, and I mean, but once again, everything's spiritual though. So then it's like, and then we hear about certain things with people like. Nigga, they don't even call alcohol in other countries. They call it spirits.
Yeah. If you think about it, it's like in the movies where they have the glasses full of souls and shit like that. Like if you think about it, that's probably what alcohol is. Like it's really just a glass full of a soul.
It makes you vulnerable.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm just comparing it to what you see in the movies and shit like that.
Even that though, in movies, like
because I feel like back then how they had mages and all that witchcraft and shit. That shit didn't die out. It just it went underground.
Pushes that.
Yeah, like all that shit went underground.
No. Like, they push that as their national sport.
What you mean? Oh, like
zombieism, witchcraft.
Oh yeah, see now.
They're brochure. Yeah,
but witchcraft ain't bad everywhere though.
It's the thing, and that's the thing. It's not bad. I think it's not bad if that's really your original people's shit.
Yeah,
that's because everybody don't pray to the same gods.
Yeah,
in my opinion. If that's really what your culture's always done, like even if it's may sound bad, but even if it's Satanism, if that's what that culture's always, if that's their normal, I don't think it's bad. I think it's the good and evil now.
Yeah.
Right? You got some niggas that are here where this is the Christian have. These niggas eat people over here though.
Well,
that's the yin and yang.
Is it really good or I mean, because it's like they might think it's good because that's the only thing they've seen.
Well,
so is it good or bad, or is it really just bad because that's the only thing they fucking?
It has to be in this
normalized.
Well, no, yeah, but like
I think that's what you mean by good and bad. Like you feel me? We don't think fucking smoking weed is bad anymore. You feel me? Because we grew up.
Niggas don't. Everybody else.
Like niggas don't. Think, but a lot of niggas have seen people do it, and it's just it's normalized. I get you. It's so it's like it wasn't even a good or bad thing because you could feel wrong doing it, but it's like okay, this is what they do out here.
So look, all right. Let me ask y'all. I know if we got a tribe, we're living on the land, and let's say we're already living off of resources, the land, the this and that. Depending on our tribe and our procreation tells me a lot. Well, nigga, we're gonna need a crazy amount of procreation before we start eating each other. And then imagine too, right? Because certain other colonies and old countries, they used to eat, drink. You know, it's on him, but they drinking the top. When the top warrior dies, they're drinking his blood. They're eating his body, so his spirit lives on, and everybody has that same warrior. We got that dog that he had. How many niggas regularly probably would have thought of that? Yeah. That's what I would like to.
But it was a different time frame back then. Niggas was regularly eating niggas back then. You can't regularly eat somebody right now. So of course it sounds fucking crazy.
Okay, maybe if it's an emergency situation, right? You feel me? Maybe if it's an emergency. But if I have a choice to eat a cow, lamb, chicken, and a human,
they don't have a choice.
But then the nigga that made veganism or the vegan foods was in love with a cow.
Damn.
He's fucking on cows. And he didn't want to kill animals for that purpose because he was in love.
It's crazy because I thought veganism was like to combat like.
No.
So he made it popular because he was in love with a cow. He didn't want cows.
You look up where the original nigga, he was in love with a cow, and he didn't want to kill the animal because he was in love with it. You can imagine what he looks like.
That's sick. And see that? Okay, look, and let me hit off that. I'm at that point.
I have little papers.
Oh, okay.
I'm at that point where it's like, bro, I almost don't know what to believe because I just feel like everything. I feel like we're in like mass confusion as much as mass exposure. But I feel like that's what happens when mass exposure happens. Like if you're exposed to everything, it's like you really don't believe in anything. So I feel like when you say the whole, like we wouldn't be able to fathom the Leviathan, I believe it because it's like we damn near pass out. We pass out from death. Like somebody dies in front of us, it's almost like that's unbelievable. I'm going to pass out.
If we walked into this garage and there was blood everywhere and a body on the ground, niggas might, probably all three of us might throw up.
Yeah, you
might be like, nigga may take a second to regather, or depending on the type of nigga you is, you might have a lot of pride where you might want to hold it together. Like, nigga, this shit ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? It depends who you is now. But
and to tie in that into what you said, Virgil, when you were like, I don't believe it because it just doesn't seem true. It's like when I say that about certain things, this is why I kind of got an open mind, but I have to like close my shit up low key because it's just like I believe in way too much weird shit. Like, or I just believe weird shit is just too much weird shit is true. But whatever. I think of birth, like. Nigga, that's crazy. Like a little cell turns into a giant human who can damn near make a big ass machine if he wanted. A bunch of them can make a big ass machine. Like your bitches are walking, women are walking incubators. You feel me? Like I can grow a human in my stomach.
What do y'all think of possibly, not to cut your wisdom with that, but what do y'all think of possibly them making AI robots or, because they said China's supposed to have this coming out where they can have artificial wombs. What do y'all think of that? Like imagine you nutting this robot or however you got to do it. I don't know if they gonna give it the pleasure factor. If you just shove your shit in there. The pleasure factor. You feel me? And but imagine though, like imagine the niggas that go throughout that. Do you feel like those humans aren't gonna be real humans?
When you can't have a baby because you're stressed out or there's too much shit going on, you feel me? Like or not, you can't. When you're in that state of mind, just super stressed out, you can't have a baby. You go to the doctors, they tell you like relax, take work off, and then try again. So it's like when you start going to unnatural things, like when you go to a robot or like when you go to porn, when you feel me? It's like to me that's like you saying like, damn, I'm like desperate for human connection or something to be seen. So I don't even think addiction has to do with like a bad habit. I think addiction has to do with more of like your soul is crying for something. You feel me? Crying to be seen, crying for connection, crying for something like, and even with smoking. Like I feel like nigga, whenever we smoke, shout out to this nigga who wrote this little poem on TikTok or whatever. This shit was raw as fuck. But he was like, nigga, when we smoke, he was saying the definitions of smoke. And one of the definitions was like, you feel me? Like when you're trying to signal for help, SOS, smoke. You light a smoke, you let smoke in the fire to let people know that there's humans right here or people in help, whatever. Yeah. It's like a call for help, like I said. So I feel like, nigga, us smoking is damn near us not crying for help, but like we're silently crying for help. Yeah. You feel me? Like I don't know how to cope. Yeah, like I don't know how to deal with all this stress and this pain. I'ma smoke, but it's like at the same time we're on an island. You feel me? This is what bro was saying. You're on an island and you know what I'm saying? And we, instead of being like, yeah, I'm gonna smoke with you, like of course we can smoke with each other, but let me ask you, like, bro, you straight? You feel me? Is everything good? When you ask like, hey, y'all wanna smoke? Like, all right, but before we smoke,
how many people do y'all know sober?
Now I ain't gonna lie, damn near every person I know drinks.
You said that they're not stressed, or that?
No. They're just not how they handle their stress, but however they handle, but they're sober. They don't do smoke, drink. Let's say the main ones. Everybody got their own vices, but let's say they don't smoke or drink the traditional ones. Not meth. I'm talking about they don't take drugs, nigga.
Mm-hmm. So. Usually it be the people that went through benders, like you feel me, went through like a whole phase of addictions and everything. So it's like them the ones that don't really be on that no more because it's like they didn't already hit the bottom of that. So they're just like, I'm cool. Some of their coworkers, my coworkers that, like I said, have been through them phases. So
they're older though, huh?
Yeah, older. A lot of course. I'm like one of the youngest ones there.
Okay.
So yeah.
Nobody our age that you know for the most part.
I mean, do you count like vapes and all that as?
Nigga, of course.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, no, I don't know anybody our age for sure.
All right, yeah. That nigga trying to find an alibi for niggas.
Nah, I was.
I asked you all that because I was gonna say, like, you know how Future and Juice World got the album World on Drugs, and I don't know why I was surprised, but I was talking to somebody and they was talking about raves, and I was like, damn, bro, bitches be with the shits like that, fucking in porta potties and shit, and feel me, whoop de whoop. And not saying I don't not expect that, but I feel like there's a lot of people that be off the shits more than I thought. And I don't judge, but I just be.
It is surprising. Like you
Yeah,
be like,
okay.
What?
I'm like, why niggas make it seem like a nigga smoking weed a problem then?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
what? You feel me? But you know, I ain't trying to say my sin is better than yours, but that's why I asked you all that. Just, you know, what's the norm now? And is that just only out here in Cali? Because I say it's different everywhere else. For sure.
I feel like everybody everywhere right now is doing some type of addicting, I don't know, substance or even behavior. Like, I feel like even just going to the gym 24/7, and this could be my own personal opinion, but I feel like even that's a form of an addiction. And it may not even be a bad addiction, but it's just like, you know, do you feel bad if you don't go to the gym? If
Yeah,
you
there's
take a
people out
month
there.
off, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Do you go through withdrawals? Do you get depressed and all that? Do you get down? Then it's like, okay, it's fine. It's time to discover a new hobby.